Move the ball and stick into.
What's up, Pack Nation? It's Pack Gaming here, and if you haven't already known, the NBA All-Star voting has already commenced or started. See, I can say big words. Commenced. That's some college education for y'all. But as I said, NBA All-Star voting has started, and we're actually going to talk about what 2K will predict will the All-Star game be like. Now, the changes have been made this year. So basically, fans, players, and media vote for the top 24 best players in the NBA. So 12 West and 12 East. And then the top 2 people with the highest votes become team captains, and then they vote for like the 22 others to be on their team. But that doesn't change the fact that there's still 12 and 12 on each side. So 2K can still technically predict who's going to be in the All-Star game. They're just not going to predict what teams they're going to be, which is fine. That's not a problem. Because in this video, I want to see what 2K believes the All-Star players will be this year. But usually we have to worry about having to restart this season. So players that have been doing good won't be represented correctly in NBA 2K18. However, because in 2K18 now they have the start today mode, which basically I can start right now. So all the players that have been doing good will continue, and all the players that have been injured will stay injured. Let's see how that goes. I'm actually really interested in this. So start today. Set up options, make sure everything's in check. We have to do automatic league. Turn all that off. Keep that. Sure. I don't want trades to happen, so just straight up no trades. Just no trades at all. Injuries will stay on. Use roster injuries on. But yeah, alright, so injuries off will oh no. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to keep the injuries. And just all-star. This difficulty is not going to matter. We're not going to play. And that should be good. Let's do it. I'm ready. Just the 76ers, because it doesn't really matter. The process. So you see now it's going like it's fast forwarding to today, which is December 28th. Auto-generate rookies. Okay, it's actually starting on December 27th, so yesterday, which is fine. It's one game difference. Okay, we're gonna simulate to this date. Simulate through date. So we're just gonna quick fast forward, and we'll see. I'll see you guys then. So we have the official All-Stars of NBA 2K18, or at least their predictions for who will win it. Now, it doesn't give me who got the most votes or anything like that, which is kind of dumb. But we'll go person by person. Kyrie Irving, of course, will make it to the All-Star game. DeMar DeRozan has been playing pretty solid, so it's expected that he was going to make it too, especially in the East. LeBron James, of course. Giannis was no question. He's been playing really solid lately. Andre Drummond is kind of in and out. He's been doing great. But then they started losing again, but then they started winning again. They're a weird team, so I say him is kind of 50-50. But he is a center, and they need a center. So I say yes, he's going to make the All-Star game, especially because of how he's been rebounding like crazy. So he'll make his first All-Star appearance. John Wall, sure. We have this big discussion on my channel if John Wall is good or not, and I'm on the boat of like, I don't know, honestly. He's good, but is he like one of the best? And is he top 5? I don't. It's weird. I guess in the East, yes. Victor Oladipo, of course, he's been balling out this season. Robert Covington. Huh? See, now you're losing me. I don't know about Robert Covington. He's good. Obviously, he's one of the better three-point shooters in the league. Is he All-Star worthy? I don't think so. Kevin Love. Sure. Joel Embiid, of course. Kyle Lowry's a maybe. He's also been kind of this season. He does good and bad. He's That's a hard one. That's a hard one to talk about. But then again, like who could, point guard wise, who could replace him? I have to pull up every team in the league right now. Here's the thing about we'll start with Robert Covington. I'd take Ben Simmons over Robert Covington. I'd take Porzingis over Robert Covington because they're both forwards. I'd take Kemba Walker over probably Kyle Lowry, but that's dumb because the Hornets aren't really winning games, so never mind, don't listen to me. I guess Kyle Lowry. That's weird to think there's not that many great point guards in the East when you really think about it. So I guess Kyle Lowry, yes. And then Bradley Beal's been playing really solid. I think he should be in it too. But I think the biggest one that's like an alarm for me, Robert Covington should not be here. It has to be either Porzingis or Ben Simmons, and plus, because Ben Simmons is technically a rookie, I think you got to give it to Porzingis. I don't know. That's biased, obviously. You're all like, that's biased. Robert Covington is better than Porzingis. Maybe some of you think that. I don't know. I don't think it's crazy to think that Porzingis is better than Covington, but whatever. For the West.
I thought you said West.
We have, of course, maybe MVP of the league, James Harden. Former MVP Russell Westbrook, of course. DeMarcus and Anthony Davis. DeMarcus because he's the best center. Anthony Davis because he's one of the better power forwards. I can see that. LaMarcus because he's been playing really solid lately. Well, we'll see about LaMarcus. We'll revisit him. Steph Curry, always. Devin Booker, we'll revisit him too. It's important to win games in the All-Star voting. So
Paul George, ooh, you know, I thought the East was going to be hard to do. That's why I started with the East, but the West is actually kind of hard because he's also someone we might need to revisit. Draymond Green, another one we might revisit. Marc Gasol, Damian Lillard, yes. Nikola Jokic, maybe. Well, okay, wow, this is weird. Well, first of all, I know Kawhi hasn't been playing, but where's Kawhi? We'll start with point guards. Okay, obviously Russell Westbrook, obviously Steph Curry, and then, okay, the third point guard. I'd probably take Chris Paul over Damian Lillard just because Chris Paul's obviously winning games and he's been doing really well with the Rockets lately. I know he hasn't played enough that many games, but still. Yeah, okay, so Chris Paul over Damian Lillard. Agree with me all you want. I guess shooting guards, we have James Harden, okay, obviously. Devin Booker, okay, is there another shooting guard that's obvious that we're missing in the West? Oh, well, there's Klay Thompson. I don't know, Klay Thompson's winning games, so they'd probably pick Klay Thompson over Devin Booker, realistically. Jimmy Butler would be taken over Devin Booker in a heartbeat. I mean, I don't know if Jimmy Butler's playing shooting guard, small forward. I think he's playing shooting guard, so I'd take Jimmy Butler over Devin Booker. It's because Devin Booker isn't winning games. He's a good player, but replace Devin Booker with Jimmy Butler, and this is an easy, that's a pretty good representation. Small forwards, even though it could just be forwards, but even though Paul George is good, I personally, even though he hasn't played enough games, to be fair, I'd pick Kawhi over Paul George. Paul George had a rough start. Kawhi, that's kind of a hard one because Paul George had a rough start. Kawhi didn't even exist in the start, so it's like that's a kind of a battle there. But I take Paul George over Draymond. I say keep DeMarcus, keep Anthony Davis, keep LaMarcus because they've all been playing good. Who are obvious players we're missing? Clint Capella's been playing good, so I know people are all about him right now. Karl Anthony Towns, I'd pick Karl Anthony Towns over Marc Gasol, honestly. But that's kind of hard. Okay, so I'm going to replace Karl Anthony Towns with Marc Gasol. Keep Nikola Jokic. Replace Draymond with Kawhi. Keep Paul George. We're replacing Devin Booker with Jimmy Butler. And this is a pretty good list.
One last thing also, just noticing after post-edit, where's the snake?
But that's my personal list, guys, of the All-Stars voting, at least in my opinion, what it's going to probably be like. But what is yours? Do you disagree with me on some points or agree with me on some points? Let me know in the comments below. If you like my channel, please give my channel a sub. And I'll see you guys next time.
Move the ball and stick it to